I've been doing portrait photography for the last 3 years. I've built up an amazing portfolio that lands me regular clients. I've gotten some of my work into Photo Vogue and I've been able to build up meaningful connections within the industry that will always lead to more paid work. But to be honest, I could have gotten here much faster than I did if I simply understood everything that I knew now back when I first started taking my photography seriously. Just like Rob from Burlington, Ontario in my photography program. He's been doing photography on a professional level for over 5 years now, and he had really no success in landing the paid shoots he actually wanted, or even making enough money. But from only a couple of months of following the blueprint that I give him in the Portfolio Mastery course, learn how to price himself correctly, and best of all, make work he's genuinely proud of that actually attracts him clients. So if you feel like you're stuck in making your portrait photography profitable and also creative and fulfilling, this video is going to be for you. The first thing that I wish I knew when I first started, your creativity is profitable. It's a complete myth to think that the only way you can make money from your photography is to conform to boring and commercialized work, and the creative and fun stuff is the passion projects, it's the personal stuff. Wrong. I was able to build up a profitable portrait photography business while only showing creative, experimental, and risky work in my portfolio. So I'll ask you a question right now. What do all successful and famous photographers that work for these big brands like Nike get their work into magazines like Vogue and all these places? What do they all have in common? They all have a signature and unique style. Their photos and their style is unique to them. Like, you can look at their photos without it even having their name attached to it, and you'll instantly link it to that photographer. And if you know anything about the type of money that they make a shit ton of money. And I would know because I know some of these photographers personally. But they didn't get to their position by just doing a bunch of boring shoots and seeing no fun from their photography. Then all of a sudden they landed this big job that gave them all the creativity in the world, and now they have fun creative shoots. It didn't work like that. But what if I told you that they were creating the fun, creative and stylized work even before the money, before the big brand shoots? I used to have this negative mindset of thinking that the only way you can make money from your photography is from that boring commercialized work, and I used to pursue my portfolio in that way when I first started. I used to try to do the boring shoots, and it didn't really take me anywhere. Because at the end of the day, boring shoots are boring. You have no motivation to do them. You have no incentive to improve and make progress apart from the money aspect. And therefore, you don't make any progress because you have no motivation to carry on. Because we wanted to pursue photography to get paid to do something that we love to do, not to do a boring 9-to-5 job. That's what it basically feels like if you do pursue the boring commercial shoots. Like, what was the point of trying to leave your day job and leave your 9-to-5 if you're just gonna do a job which is as boring? But if you commit to the more fun and creative shoots in your portfolio, you can't help yourself but to create a bunch of photo shoots to build your portfolio. Because now you have a genuine passion for it, you will actually spend time trying to improve. You will invest money, time, effort into helping you master that skill. Like for me, for example, when I first started to actually do the creative shoots and start by trying to build up a portfolio that was fun and creative, I would do a shoot like every single week because I found it so fun. I was experimenting with every style of shooting, doing all sorts of concepts and styling and types of models and everything like that. And because I did boatloads of photo shoots, I was able to build up that experience. I was able to improve on my technical skills, like my lighting, my posing, my communication skills, how to communicate with clients and models and whatever. But I was also able to find out what my style was. I was able to find out what is unique to me or what type of shooting that resonates with me the most. So naturally, you're gonna make more progress and therefore you're gonna make more money in the long run because you're gonna be making work that genuinely attracts clients. Like, you've poured your heart out into your portfolio. It's like guaranteed that clients will want to hire you for that. Because if you're being honest, photography is such a saturated market. There's so many photographers out there, or even so-called photographers out there that shoot on any sort of camera, anything like that. Like, it's so easy to get into photography nowadays, especially with like AI coming up and everything like that. So we need to be creative, we need to be unique and stand out. Yes, technically building up a more fun and creative and stylized portfolio is going to be harder and longer than just making an easy, boring and commercialized portfolio, but in the long run, it's going to land you higher paying clients. It's more of a long-term game. And also, technically, it's probably easier to pursue the more fun and creative stuff because, like I said earlier, you actually find the process fun. It's actually an enjoyable thing. You have a passion for it, so you're way more likely to do more of it and make more progress compared to the boring and commercialized stuff. So the only way to be able to build up a portrait photography business that lands regular clients that give you that creative input is if you show that type of creative work from the start. You don't just do a bunch of boring and commercialized shoots and all of a sudden you get lucky with a random client that wants your creative input. Because if you stick to that boring commercialized work, you will only get that boring and commercialized work. And the knowledge that I just gave you is taught to you in much more detail in my portfolio mastery course on my photography program, which is top link below. And it's the exact knowledge that helped Rob from Burlington, Ontario land clients that he actually wants to work for and make a fulfilling portfolio that gets him one step closer to landing his dream shoots. So if you want a detailed blueprint into building up a profitable and fulfilling portrait photography business, my program and the courses within it will be perfect for you. So I want you to click the link in the description below to check it out. Second piece of advice, think big. Your limiting beliefs of where you see yourself as a portrait photographer is holding you back from landing consistent or any clients. I just want to be the go-to photographer in my city. I just want to take some cool photos with people and make some money. No. We need to think big. You know that you want to work for big brands someday. You want to work for Nike, you want to work for Louis Vuitton, you want to work for Vogue, whatever it is. You know you want to work for those brands someday. You would not be complaining. So why aren't you trying to get there? Because getting to that position is much easier than you think. First thing I want you to think about the dream jobs that you want to do someday. Think about that dream shoot and then align all of your current work to that goal. I want you to really visualize that dream shoot. Like, what type of brand would you be working for? What would the styling be? What would the color palette be? The types of models that you would shoot, the lighting, the color palette. Like, literally think of a very specific photo shoot that you would do for a brand. And then try to replicate it as much as possible with the portfolio building shoots that you're doing, or that you should be doing, because that will give you a clear goal to what you want to work towards, and you will naturally be able to find your style much quicker and niche down your portfolio, which is what will attract clients. Because every shoot that you do, I want you to have a specific client, a specific brand in mind. Third lesson, don't just shoot for free, because you hear that common advice. Oh, shoot for free to build up your portfolio to land you clients, but it isn't really taking you anywhere. You're doing the free shoots, but you aren't landing the clients that you thought you would be landing. It's because you're not approaching them the right way. You need to do genius shoots. This is a term that I've coined on this channel. So genius shoots, a shoot is where you plan the photo shoot. So you create a shot list. You look at what's the concept going to be for the photo shoot? What type of themes am I going to explore? The color palette, the types of models that I want to shoot, styling, a makeup plan. You've got location ideas. You've made a mood board, or you've gone all out for the pre-production phase of the photo shoot. Next up, you want to budget the photo shoot. Budgeting the photo shoot just helps you elevate the concept a little bit more. It gives you that leeway to be able to book a studio for a photo shoot, rent out some gear, maybe rent out an outfit for the photo shoot. I've done that a couple of times where I've literally bought an entire outfit just for the photo shoot. It doesn't have to be a lot of money. I usually suggest about $100 maximum. But just something to elevate that concept a little bit more, something that can just give it that boost and to make it look more professional. And lastly, I want you to source a team for that shoot. I want you to find a stylist. I want you to find a makeup artist to work with on your photo shoots. Like, stop doing photo shoots where it's just you and the model, because when you work with a team, especially with a stylist and a makeup artist, you're building up that experience of what it's like to work with a team for those shoots, those bigger shoots that you will do someday with clients. Those will have that. They will have the makeup artist on there, the creative directors, the producers, the makeup artist there. So you want to get that experience in the portfolio shoots that you're doing. And you're gaining those essential skills that you want to have as a photographer, that teamwork aspect there. Learning how to communicate with multiple people to bring your vision to life. And it also just put less stress on you when it comes to the photo shoot. Now you're not just worried about, oh, I need to do the styling, I need to make sure the makeup is right and everything like that. Like, you can just kind of like spread out the responsibilities of the photo shoot to other people. And approaching your work in this way will ensure that you create your best work yet. Like, ever since I started to pursue my photography like this, even when my technical skills weren't even the best, my work instantly improved. As soon as I started to make a mood board, as soon as I started making a shot list and a styling plan and whatever, making a genuine concept for the photo shoot, my work instantly improved and gotten much better. And again, if you want to learn more about how to create high quality work that attracts and lands high quality clients, my photography program, which top link below, will be perfect for you. Get access to the courses that you see on the screen. The knowledge that I give you in the courses is all you need to know to help build up a portrait photography business and make it profitable. No more YouTube videos, no more plateaus where you don't know what to do next and you're making no money. This is the source of knowledge that you will go to if you want to make money as a portrait photographer, get to my position and beyond. So if you're interested in that, I want you to click the top link below to learn more. And a bonus lesson, just be consistent. Like, I personally wish I was way more consistent when I first started. Like, I would do a photo shoot here and there, then go back to my life, forget I even do photography for a couple of months, then go back to photography for a little bit, then come back, and it's a massive cycle, and I wouldn't really make much progress because I'm not being consistent. I'm doing a photo shoot every other month. I'm not really thinking about it that much, and it isn't really a priority. And if I just followed the steps that I gave in this video, I would have had a clear goal to work towards. I would have made it my sole mission to learn how to make money as a portrait photographer. What type of work can I make to land clients? And I would have gotten here much faster than I actually did. And to help with being consistent, I would say set a monthly goal. Like, set a monthly goal with how many shoots you want to do. Like, let's say I want to do 2 shoots this month. I want to do 3 photo shoots this month. And then you say specifically what those photo shoots are going to be about. So refer to the last point when I said about thinking about those dream jobs. What type of clients do you want to work for someday? What brands do you want to work with? Think about that and be like, okay, I want to do a Nike photo shoot, or I want to do a photo shoot where it's kind of editorial and magazine worthy. Just give yourself a number to work towards, so it's just much easier to get to that goal, and you're actually going to be like thinking about it and motivated to get it done. Anyway, that's it for the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this useful, and like I've been saying throughout the video, if you want the detailed blueprint to building up a portrait photography business, a profitable and creative one at fact, my program, top link below, is going to be perfect for you. The courses that I give you is all the knowledge that you need to know about how to make money as a portrait photographer. Learn how to price yourself, learn how to build up a connection in the industry, how to network, and best of all, land clients that give you that creative input, that give you that creative control. Like, for me, most if not all of my clients give me that creative control. They want me to be experimental, they want me to be risky. And it's because of the work that I create. It's the way I approach my photography business and me as a photographer in general. So I want to teach those things in the courses. So click the top link below, join it today. You will make your money back when you join, I'll guarantee you. And yeah, that is it. Click on this video right here to, this video right here to learn more about portrait photography. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.